So hi, my name is Anthony Luke Van Der Merwe. I'm a student in my fourth year at the Rail Academy studying a level 5 undergraduate degree in Railway Engineering and Civil Technologies under Newcastle College University Centre, where I'll be progressing onto a level 6 course next year. For level 3, when I first was preparing to leave high school back in 2017, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I applied myself for an open day at the academy. And I've got to say, I absolutely loved it. When I did eventually join as a student, it was quite different than what I expected it to be. And this is just in terms of how practical it was. So I remember we got supplied with our own PPE, I was given a locker, we had with different types of various tools and equipment, and all of that, we would bring it down to the track. And this would be the likes of that massive indoor workshop where you've got your signaling, your telecoms. We had this massive, we had the OLE with all the running electrical copper wires, and we even had the track just outside and inside. When we did do the likes of that, we were even given opportunities to go out into just different areas that were actually on the railway site. I remember the first practical I did was at Bowes Railway, just past Gateshead. It was overgrown with grass and mud, and it just was an absolute mess of a state. But we got down there, we brought our equipment down, we got our ballast there. We essentially brought it up to not a working standard, but in a better condition than what we found it. We were given the opportunity to go to the likes of Central Station, where we'd go and see the different parts there. We went to a very, very old signal box. And these are these are hundreds of years old. These are what they would use with the steam engines, incredibly old technology. But we got to those sites, we got to see what it was like, we got to see what it was and what it's now becoming into. Newcastle College are really trying to inspire the next generation of students at the Rail Academy, where you'll be supported in your journey. And this goes from academic support, you'll have career coaches, you have advice teams, members of the college at the Rail Academy. Most of them are railway certified, they are railway expertise, they've done their subjects for years and years and years, and they are coming to this course and they are passing down that knowledge to its students. And this kind of support and this kind of background knowledge is helping you to basically become the future engineers working on the railway industry. And this will help you to progress forward to university, just like what I did. The best way of thinking of it is that given the direction and the funding that's at the Rail Academy, it is a fantastic opportunity for you to get into this course that allows you to take advantage of its equipment, of its location, of the railway links that's with it. In my years, we spoke to the likes of Nexus, we had Network Rail, we had Ganymede, and all these different types of people that would come to the Rail Academy. They would show you your different types of equipment. You would get that industry links and the potential space for work experience with them. And it's a fantastic opportunity for you to take advantage of it. So the application process, your application essentially forms around applying online, seeing what's out there. If you're progressing from a level 3 to a level 4, you'll even get a group of people that will help you, if you so desire, to send in an application and joining level 4. They're there just to help you on your ways if you don't know what you're doing. Once you do send out that email for an application and you get it, they'll send you an email back, and essentially it is up to you to confirm that you want to take that course, you want to accept that placement onto a level 4, level 5, level 6. So the work I've done here has been quite challenging, just in terms of getting assessments in by the deadlines, balancing what you learn from class, from what you learn on the track, just balancing home life as well as what you study, and just work life as well. And all of this, it comes together. So it comes together for you to hand in something that you're actually proud of, and actually showing your information of what you've learned from it. Even when I've done the likes of that, I've utilised the likes of academic support, and they're there for help if you need it. And they're a great tool to utilise. Even the teachers from we've got teachers at the Rail Academy, we've got teachers at the main site, and all of them are trained and efficient enough to help you in your journey. It's basically getting you that degree and getting you that education. The past 4 years I've been there. I've attended many of the industry weeks that take place there. We got to see these different types of industry links. We got to see these different types of companies. When you do get those likes of connections, you'll have the college that will give you work placements. You'll have from the likes of, I think we had Network Rail, we had local railway companies. I had the likes of Nexus. And with that kind of experience, we were given a planner, we were given this type of a journal to keep note of and just take photos of when we were out there. So when I did go to the likes of Nexus, I got to experience what it was like to be in a depot. I could experience the likes of how they run the trains and how they come in, repair them, and how they send them straight back out for the door. Even though most of your training is inside the Rail Academy, there are a lot of advanced opportunities you get just by being a student at Newcastle College. You got to go to the student council, and we got to get links from them. You can become a student rep. You can become a student fellow. You can help out with the different events that's in the college. We got to experience different types of work experience. I remember they had tons of music events. We had the likes of the guest speakers that would come in. So the ones I most remember is at the Rail Academy, we had the Permanent Way Institution. They were the railway expertise. They were the people that carried out the ongoings of the railway. They were essentially the people behind the railway. We had leadership forums, mental health and LGBTQ talks, especially during the likes of the coronavirus, been quite prevalent on the online form, and it's there in case you need it. So the advice I'd give down to you, so academically, you need to learn your study habits. You need to learn of what is the right amount of studying to do, what is the right amount of socializing to do. My second advice is utilize technology. If you utilize technology, then this will help you just taking notes in class. And when you do hand in your assessments, take in feedback that the tutor gives you. They're there to help you progress and tell you what needs to improve and what's needed of the assessment so you don't go in the wrong direction. With all of this, you need to utilize the staff, you need to utilize that kind of support. To utilize it by your willingness to learn. Even in your personal life, I'd say get involved in activities. It talks about the industry events, the industry week, the Permanent Way Institution. They're there to progress your studies and progress your career. When you do attend them, record it down. Take it in like a journal, take it in like a portfolio, and show those people that you've attended those events and that you know what you're doing. Even if it's just work on a track, take photos of that and put it in a portfolio to show that you know what you're talking about and you know what you're doing. Encourage yourself to get out there. So you need to self-teach, you need to self-learn, you get yourself professional links. My best advice would be to create yourself a LinkedIn profile. Remember, you need to have a passion for what you do. You're in a competition with your peers. You need to self-learn. You need to develop those skills. Even if that skill you learn is just getting a driver's license, something to get you that edge above everyone else.